one of your sponsors is HO, and HO has just released its newest ski, the A1, and you've had this ski for 2 days now?
Yeah, 2 days.
Wow. And you skied on it today, and how deep did you get into it today?
I ran half of 41 on it.
Okay. Talk a little bit about this ski. What makes it unique? Talk a little bit about it.
Well, I think the biggest thing about the A1 is the way that the ski was built. We took 2 years. It was a team of guys. Bob LaPointe was one that actually did all the shaping of the ski and worked with us skiers, with me and Will Asher. And Dave Wenger from the factory was a composite expert, so he did a lot of stuff. So we're part of the ground floor. The biggest part of this ski is we wanted to make something that was totally different than the rest of the world. So this is like the hybrid of all skis right now. We use 2 different combinations. We use bigger bevels, and we use not wall-to-wall concaves anymore. We put rails back in it like the old days, but we used full tunnel in the rear, which the big bevels and full tunnel in the rear gave the tail lift, which gives the ski attitude coming into the buoy tip down, which there's not a ski on the market that does that today. And what that does is when you drive the ski in through the turn, then that's when the rails start pulling in, and it sucks the tip down even farther and brings it back across the course quicker.
Okay.
And what this ski is called is the A1. As you said before, A stands for angle, 1 stands for the first series. So there'd be a series of these skis. They're not replacing the Monza. This is just another top-end ski. Has a whole different attitude.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Not replacing the Monza, so there will be an 09 version of the Monza.
Yes.
And then will it go A1, A2? Is that how?
That's
okay.
what we're planning on doing.
That's the theory. Okay.
Yeah.
I see here, just as a kind of an observation, that you're running an approach on the front and an animal on the back. Can you explain a little bit? Is that just purely comfort, or is there something more mysterious as to why?
Well, it's not mysterious. I don't recommend it.
Okay.
Our company's not going to recommend that you run 2 different bindings. I do it because I have a tendency, I want as much lateral support in the front as I can get, like a hard shell, without having a hard shell. And I want to be able to move my foot around a little bit more in the rear, and that's why I like the animal.
Okay, okay.
But the recommendation from the company is to stay in the same binding so you equally release out.
Sure, sure. Talk a little bit about some of the other relationships that are involved in your skiing life, other people, other companies that you're involved with that have helped you get to where you're at in skiing.
Well, I've had quite a few people who are instrumental in where I'm at today. First person would be my wife. She's very supportive. She always has been.
Thanks, Debbie.
And I have been involved with several different companies. The companies I'm with right now is Mastercraft, and they've backed me all the way. Right now I'm the Western team coordinator for the tournament team in the West Coast, and so I'm doing that with Mastercraft. That's a big sponsor of mine. They help me out with boats, and they have for many, many years. The other sponsor that we've helped a lot with, and they help us in return, is Zero Off. We were the first tournament to put a Zero Off tournament 2 years ago at our Dial Shores Pro. And that was in 06. So that was the debut of Zero Off. When nobody else wanted to touch it, we were there.
Right, and Zero Off is just...
It's completely taken the industry over now.
Yeah.
That's all they'll be for 09.
Yeah.
It'll be Zero Off.
Yeah.
It'll be the leader in the industry for cruise control. And in HO, they've been there ever since I've started skiing. I've skied on HOs for 9 years now, and I've had people that from the factory level, all 9 years, helped me out a lot with the skis. In the last 4 or 5 years, I've been part of the R&D with them now.
Okay.
So my input with them, to me, helps them at a 34-mile-an-hour ski, since I'm the only one on the team at 34.
And the team consists of you, Will Asher, and
Wade Cox, Bob LaPointe. Bob LaPointe's our shaper for the ski. Without Bob, we wouldn't be sitting here talking about the ski.
Okay, very good. Greg, thank you so much for your time. Best of luck to you here this weekend and for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
I really appreciate your time.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.